Good morning guys, so it's week 2 of my diet.
I shouldn't have done that.
I've been having like 2 servings a day. This just creeps me out. She's perfect. Do you worry that it will trip bad eating habits again, considering you have issues before? And that's what like drove me mentally ill and down.
Oh, that's right, you're on a diet. Yeah, that's me. Grilled chicken.
And I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I feel good. My bowels are moving, everything's working well. Yesterday I weighed about 84.5, so we'll see. I can tell that my stomach is starting to lose it. My stomach's really the first place that loses the fat, which is just weird. It's just how I work, I don't know why. But my stomach will get small and then my legs are the last thing, which is where I need to lose the most weight, is my legs. So my skin is actually doing really bad today. I've got like a massive breakout in my skin. And maybe that's my skin purging or something, but let us weigh. Yeah, cool. So I'm the same as yesterday, which is fine, which is good. So that gives me like, I guess, a stint to get rid of over the next few months. So I've got to get rid of like 4 to 5 kilos. So 5 would be ideal. If I could get under 80, that would be very ideal. I'd feel very comfortable. I would be probably very lean though if I was under 80. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't think I've ever spoken about my weight on here before. I think it's something that I feel very insecure about because I am such a bigger built person and everything as well. Sometimes people are like, what the hell, you weigh that much? Yes, I do. I always have. I am 180 centimeters tall and I'm a very, very muscly person, so I guess that's what happens. So yeah. A lot of people say that this is like a surgery line. It isn't. It's just the crease of my abs. I'm thinking we're gonna have porridge and just fresh mango. This just creeps me out. Breaky is served, so I've got goat's milk, which is 190 mils, oats, 45 grams, mango, 160 grams of mango, which I worked out, so first time I cut it, I worked out it's a whole mango, so I'm just gonna eat a whole mango from now on, so I can just eat it from like the skin, and a shot of espresso. And it's cold now because I waited so long. Yeah, I probably have to put the mango with it. That's so good. I'm so happy it's mango season and mango is one of my fruits. I'm going to give you a little insight into my week as well, not only just my diet, but I'm about to go on a really cool meeting, so I can't really tell you too many details, but I'm excited for this one. I'm just going to discuss some ideas and everything. I'm also getting PRP in my foot tomorrow, so I'll bring you along to that. To film my lunch. It was disgusting anyway. So I had another meeting with my coach, my dietitian. She is based in Tasmania, so we do it over Zoom. Anyway, she's just kind of said that I probably need to have more variety in my lunches and use like the other meals. So like I get 3 options for my breakfast, lunch and dinner. And she wants me to sort of not only just do oats, but do like the yogurt on another day. And I was like, I really don't like the sheep's and goat's yogurt, and she's like, well, try and eat it, like, you know, make it into a smoothie or something. I was like, oh, okay. For lunch I have pulses, which is like lentils, like chickpeas and beans and stuff like that, and I was like, how the hell, and that's like your protein, And I'm like, how the hell do I eat that without not feeling satisfied? Like, I eat chicken and everything and it's like I'm satisfied. Like, that's protein. But like chickpeas, like, I don't think I could ever be a vegetarian. She's like, just try it today. So I had a soup, a pumpkin soup, which was miniature, with chickpeas and just like cauliflower as well and stuff. And then I had toast and dipped it in it, the rye bread. It was okay, it wasn't that great. So the other thing I worked out is that I haven't been eating enough bread. So I always thought, see that little piece of bread that's been on like all my plates? I was like, oh, I'm only allowed this much. You're allowed 4 servings a day, which means I can have that little piece of bread. I could have the 4 servings in one meal, or I could have 2 servings at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've only been having like 2 servings a day because I was like, I don't want to exceed like too much bread. So I had 2 pieces of bread before and I'm like, I'm satisfied. Like, that made me feel like I'm actually eating something. So I'm very grateful that I can eat more bread. She's given me flax seeds, a tablespoon of flax seeds in my breakfast to have as well, because I am getting very hungry towards the afternoon before dinner, sort of when I'm waiting out for dinner, or at night time when I'm going to bed, like I'm pretty hungry. So she's trying to fill up my breakfast a little bit more. She's like, you shouldn't be hungry. Like, that's not the goal. Like, you need to feel satisfied. So I was like, okay, so if I still feel hungry the next few days, like I'll let her know. It's a very safe diet. Like, she is coaching me through the whole thing. Just making sure that I am satisfied, I am getting the right nutrients in my body and everything. So yeah, and I am doing everything right. So it is good. Yes, I did have someone ask me a question, and please ask me questions on Instagram, on comments, or on YouTube on the comments below. Please ask away. I want to be able to like answer them for you. So Tamika asked me, how good, absolutely love your work, you're incredible. Question about this diet though. Do you worry that it will trigger bad eating habits again, considering you have issues before? As someone who has dealt with this, just curious if you're doing extra work to make sure this doesn't happen. Yes, so I have been very scared to do a diet again because obviously I have had like bad eating habits in the past with coaches and all of that. I sort of started to fall into eating disorders, and I've always had a bad outlook on my food and on life, like food in general. Every time I look at food, I'm like, that's how many calories is in that. That's gonna make me this, you know what I mean? Like, we all do it, and we just think about food way too much. And the whole reason for me going on this diet actually is to fix that. So the person that I'm being coached through highlighted that, and she said, I want you to stop looking at food as if it's your enemy and to start looking at food if it is, you know, your friend, and like how to actually use food in the right way and satisfy your body through whole foods and everything like that, like the way we should be eating. Eating the correct foods for my body that hits all my aminos and everything and nutrients that's going to help me. And in the long run, you feel good, you feel satisfied about yourself, you don't feel like binging, you don't feel like snacking. It's just a healthier way to get back on track and restart your body. The first 2 weeks of this diet are very, very strict. And she just stated that before, which is where it could look like, oh, I'm gonna get some bad eating habits. But rest assured, like, I'm adding in oil next week. Like, I'm adding in more food. And if I do feel hungry, she's going to add bigger portion sizes for me. Like, it's not, yeah, it shouldn't be taking a big mental toll on me. I feel better doing it at the moment. I feel that, yeah, I've got a goal to reach and I need to lose that weight. And it's sort of like a necessity that I lose that weight. But I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm not forcing it or anything. I'm sticking to the rules, and I feel like because I have a coach that's coaching me through it, I'm able to stick directly to the rules, listen to her, and not fall off track. I feel like before, when it was like, okay, you just need to lose weight, I was like, okay, well, I won't eat. And that's how I grew bad eating habits. And I was like, food, carbs are an enemy, which they're not. And I feel like now that I have this coach and she's coaching me through it and everything, and I'm able to lean on her shoulder for the next few months, it's going to be so much better for me mentally through this process, more than I would actually realize. And I've only just realized that now. Yeah, especially with injuries and stuff like that, I need to be fueling myself. And yeah, that's why she sort of tells me how to manipulate my training with it as well and everything. So everything is supported, and I feel like that's where I lost that element of support. Like I need that support. I feel like the biggest drive for me always as an athlete was to lose weight. Like you're too big and you need to lose weight and everything. And that's what like drove me mentally ill and down, unfortunately. And it still is the problem. I'm still big. I still need to lose weight for my sport, but that's just the way it is. And I need to look at it at a healthy perspective and how to get my body healthy, like how to get my body to that point and be healthy during it. I feel like now that I have like you guys as well, the support of you guys is great because I look at things more positively. I don't look at them as negatively as I did before. I look at food positively. I want to impact you guys in a positive way. I don't want to show you guys negative impacts to food. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm cutting food, I'm just not eating at all. And that's not the case. And that is why I haven't done like a what I eat in a day yet or anything, because I know it is going to be completely different to what you would get portioned or what someone else would get portioned. Like my food is my food and that's what my body needs. And everyone is completely different. I feel like you need to have a good support system if you're going to do something like this. You need to have the right mindset at the time, because you can fall into a rabbit hole. And I feel like the people that I was surrounded by now, like my boyfriend, he creates lots of positive impacts in my life. He comes from a perspective where he's stopped his sport. He was a swimmer and he's sort of finished up now and he's driving towards his career. He comes from, you know, that healthy sort of, you've got to fuel yourself. You've got to be happy, you know, you've got to be satisfied and all of that. And it's like, okay, all right. And I remember when I first met him, I didn't even put salt on my food. I didn't even put salt on my food. Oh my gosh. I thought that salt was putting on too much water weight. And he was like, what the hell? Like he was so concerned. He taught me to put salt back on my food. He taught me to keep the fat on my like steak and the skin on my fish and the duck and whatever. And like, he taught me that like a little bit is nothing, like a little bit of oil, it's okay. And he taught me to relax. And I feel like you need people around you that are like that, to keep you, you know, not only accountable. Obviously you need people that are going to not take you off track, but someone who is going to be there after and to go, it's okay. It's okay not to be as strict as you were. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that it's okay what I'm doing at the moment. I think it's completely healthy, especially the way and the direction that I'm doing it at the moment. So I feel like it's all up to that support system as well and where you are in your life. So yeah. So it is currently 4 o'clock and my dinner is scheduled for 5:30 because my coach wants me to eat at 5:30. She's like, oh, maybe eat at 5:30, not like 6 or 7. And I was like, oh, I understand that that's gonna make me like satisfied at that time, but like then I'm gonna get to like 7 o'clock and be like, I want dessert. I miss having like chocolate and dessert and treats and oh my gosh. You know the one thing that I've been craving, which is just like, I have not had this since I was a kid, but the one thing I've been craving is from Donut King. Obviously hot cinnamon donuts, but Donut King, they have a honeycomb shake. It's like a thick shake and it's like this big, it's massive and it's so yum. I can't wait to have a cheat day and have a honeycomb shake. I can't stop talking about it.
Yes, exactly.
Today, Consist, I tried to like put different veggies because I've been eating pumpkin so much and my dietitian was like, do you just really love pumpkin? And I was like, I feel like pumpkin's like the only thing that really fills me up with the veggies. I'm allowed zucchini and broccoli and cauliflower and stuff, so I decided to do zucchini, broccoli and a little bit of pumpkin. I've got my steak. I feel like it's going to be either overcooked, undercooked or just not cooked well because there's no oil. I can't even use the good pan I have because you need to have oil on it for it to work. So I use this other pan and it just just was the worst. I'm eating 2 pieces of bread. I toasted them a little bit, so maybe I'll make like a little steak sandwich, I don't know. And then straight after this, I've got to eat it sort of at the same time. I'll have a apple and tea. You're supposed to eat everything at your dinner or your lunch or whatever at the same time, so you eat it all and then your body is able to digest it, and get your metabolism going over that 5-hour period for then your next meal. So yeah, it's cooked. I'm gonna cut the middle. She's perfect. That's pretty damn good. I can't complain. It's good. I've been having like all these allergies over the past couple of days, and we kind of pinned it to my brother's cat that I've been touching. Like, I'd be sitting on the couch where like the cat would sit, and I'd like break out in hives. I sat on the couch, like been to the couch for like 2 days, and tonight I sat on it and I was like, oh, let's see if I'm actually allergic. It's fine for a bit. Next minute, my hands start itching, my face starts itching, I have hives all over my Achilles. The weirdest thing ever. I don't know, it's like so red there, and like I've got all these hives there. What the hell? I'm so itchy at the moment. I just had to take an antihistamine because I'm allergic to my brother's cat. I've never been allergic to cats before, but it must be just this one. Stupid cat. Anyway, I am going to do some stuff to my face. I recently got these Biodance face masks. I have seen these rave around TikTok so much, so I was like, let's try it out. First things first, I'm going to cleanse my face. I use the Medicate's foaming cleanser, so it's like a gentle cleanser. I only ever use a gentle cleanser on my face. I haven't really been putting too much on my skin because I just want this to settle on its own. So all I do is moisturize. I put retinol on, which is the Medicate's. This one is the 6 crystal, retinol 6, amazing, the crystal. So I'm going to put some of that on my face. Some Skinstitutes moisturizer, and I've been liking this one. When I break out in pimples, I seem to break out in them everywhere, and these hurt so much. And this one's clear. It's all my right side. I only just figured that out. Why is it on my right side? Injuries are on my right side. I'm breaking out on my right side. Anyway, I hope that I can fix all of this because it's really starting to get on my nerves. Please don't laugh at me with this, but this is literally my favourite thing ever. And everyone wears them these days. Even though my hair is gross, I haven't washed my hair purposely because it takes forever for me to like wash, blow dry and straighten it and whatever because it's so fuzzy and curly. I have left it gross and greasy for tomorrow. I'm just going to put it in a slick bun because I'm not going to be doing too much tomorrow. I might have a shower after my PRP, or I might do my hair before the PRP. So even though my hair is not that great, this just is the best thing for my hair and sleeping and everything. I absolutely love it. If you don't have one, go grab one. It's in my Amazon storefront, so I'll put the link below. This one has to be my favorite one because you can, like, you know, adjust it to your tightness, and like I just tuck that in if it's annoying. But I also like this one because it's so long on the ends as well. I can cover my ears and then, you know, blocks the sound out as well. Now for the Biodance face mask. I got these off Amazon as well, so you can look at my storefront on Amazon. I'll put the link in my bio like the last time. I get most of my stuff off Amazon, so I'll make sure to update it all. I'm going on a really cool trip in December, which I haven't spoken about yet, but it's gonna be the best, like probably the biggest trip, coolest trip I've ever been on. You guys will literally go wild. Like, I can't believe they even asked me to come. I will not be revealing that soon, but if you think you know what I'm doing, comment below. I'm going in December and I'm going to the UK. So comment below what you think. But yeah. Okay, that's the best feeling mask ever. Real. This is so cool. No, it's not perfect. I just put a hole in it. How do we look? Let's see if I have glassy skin tomorrow. You know what I forgot to do before I put this on? I was just too eager. I'm a child. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 of week 2, which means it's day like 9. I'm so tired today. I had another allergy last night, like broke out in hives. So I had an antihistamine, so maybe that's why I'm really tired. I don't know what I'm gonna have for breakfast either. Don't mind the noise, but like, it's honestly like 7 AM and someone's making this much noise. Good morning, neighbours. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, while there's someone mowing in the background, I'm the same sort of weight. I'm sort of fluctuating between that 84.5 to 85, which is fine. I don't want the weight to like dramatically drop off me, because that's never good. I wanted to try and maintain the weight when I get down to it. A lot of people are very concerned about like me losing this much weight and if I could even do it. I am able to do it. It might come off my muscles a little bit, but I guess I'll just look a lot leaner hopefully, but yeah. I'm just going to be very safe about the process. Breakfast was yum. I had oats. I did not change it up because I really don't want yogurt. So I had oats, cinnamon. She told me to add flax seeds into my breakfast as well. So I added flax seeds and that was yum. And then I had like a mango smoothie. So I made the mango. I had left a little bit of milk left over and put it in my smoothie. And like, that was good too, but it was very icy. So it wasn't really a mango smoothie. Oh, I'm going to get PRP done in my foot. I'm gonna go get ready, make myself feel good, get some comfy clothes on. Cause now I'm about to get PRP on my foot, and I'm gonna explain what PRP is when that's not in the background, because that's just annoying. Good morning. Hi. No, I'm allergic to you. I can't touch you. Hello. I look like a scrubbly little doll. I put that Biodance mask on my face and I actually woke up with like a really nice face. Like this has reduced, it could just be like going down, but like I love it and I want to invest in more. Like they're amazing. I woke up last night and I was like, get it off me. Because it was gross. I kept waking up and it was all sticky on my face. So yeah, I'm getting PRP done in my foot. Platelet-rich plasma injections are used to help in an injury. These shots are based on your own blood, are being used to treat sports injuries and to help wounds heal after surgery. You can also use it for like, you know, people get the vampire facial, which I've looked into, so expensive though, and they take your blood out and then they put like literally like put your blood with needles back into your face, and it's supposed to like heal everything. So I was like, oh, maybe it will heal my acne or whatever. People get it for wrinkles to tighten their skin. Mine is for my injury in my foot. I have arthritis as well as cartilage change. I have stress. I have lots of like really tight like joints and everything. Lots of fluid. So hopefully that fixes helps with my foot. Is sort of my last resort with my foot, which is so scary to say. I've done everything possible to help fix my foot. It's still sore. I've started sort of jogging on it, my foot, and my foot's sore. So I'm like, it's just staying the same. I think it's something that I'm gonna have to deal with forever. There's also that like side of me that's like, Desi, like think about the long run, think about when you're like old and like frail and you've got this really bad foot or whatever, like think about longevity of life and everything. But then I'm like, oh no, like I want to achieve my dream, and like, you know, if a sore foot gets in the way, I'm not letting it, sort of thing. So there's two sides of it. It's hard to weigh up the options. Yeah, I'm just hoping that this does help something. It is very painful. I've had the PRP in my knee before. I was meant to have surgery on my knee because I dislocated it. My knee literally like popped out that way and I like tore the inside. I don't know if that's your MCL, I don't know. Anyway, it was like very long and stretched, and they were like, oh, you're gonna have to have knee surgery. And they're like, but you're way too young for knee surgery. This was, yeah, I forgot how old I was. And I was like, oh, well, what do I do? And they're like, PRP. And they did PRP. It's been great ever since. It sounds disgusting. If you all know me and you've seen all my other videos, my knee sounds like literal death. Like if a gym was quiet, everyone would be looking at me because my knee sounds gross when it squats. It's like it's pretty good this morning, but yeah, anyway. So I'm getting the same thing, the PRP injections put in my foot. So they're gonna take blood out of me, they spin it in this little machine until like the white blood cells like separate from the red. I don't know if I'm not a doctor, I think that's how it works. And then they get it and they inject it back into that spot. Anyway, that's my plans for the day.
Yeah.
Really viscous, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this bit, we don't need that, there's no platelets in that, throw it away, and then I'll mix it all up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just got back from my PRP injection and I made some lunch and everything. I had like lettuce cups with like chicken, a little bit of capsicum. I like made the capsicum spicy, put some balsamic vinegar in it, 2 pieces of bread, so I made a little sandwich out of that too. And now I've got my snack, so I've got a tea and some apples. I'm gonna like either love or hate apples after this because I'm eating so many. Yeah, so that's where they injected my foot in 2 places, so like here and here, and that's like my talus navicular. My foot's like so dirty, you probably just saw that. So they injected my talus navicular in my foot, and I tried to get as much video as I could, but I couldn't really film. It's a bit rude to film a doctor while he's doing a procedure, and I really wanted him to do it right. I don't want to distract them while I'm like filming. I don't even know if you can. Anyway, so yeah, they basically took my blood out, spun it, put it in. He did sort of look over my scans and was a bit unsure. And then when he was like scanning my foot with the, what's that thing called you put on your belly? Ultrasound. The ultrasound thing on my foot, after he's like, yeah, you've got a lot of degeneration or whatever in your foot. So it is damaged and hopefully the PRP will help it. He said that if it gets like say 20% to 70% better, come and get more. So we'll try and get that up. If it's lower than 20%, if it doesn't get better at all, there's no point, it's not gonna work. But then if it gets like say 100% better or like 90% better, like there's no point in getting more, you've done the job, like it's good. But you can go back and get as many as you want. So if I want more, like I can go back and get it. The only thing is it costs a lot of money. $500 to get an injection, which is, even though it's my own blood getting injected back into me, it's all to do with the consumers of the product and stuff and like the vials and everything, apparently. I'm like, okay. Because I was looking into getting PRP on my face for my acne once and it was so expensive. I was like, nah. So anyway, it's the last resort for me. So if I have to pay that, I have to pay that to get my foot better. I really want it to just heal now. And especially for the long run in my life, I want to have a good foot. I don't want to be walking around when I'm 30 and be like limping like because it's sore, or I can't go for just a casual jog. I think that's where I'm at this point in time. Like all I want to do is like make sure that I can go for a long walk in the morning or a little jog or something like that, because I don't want that sanity taken away from me. I don't want that part of my life taken away from me. I don't want to be like lazy when I'm older, when I finish sport or anything. So like I know for me and my brain and everything, I need to keep doing stuff and I need to keep ticking. So just a brand emailing me, can you please edit and send a video straight away? No, I'm filming a YouTube video back to Paramount. Pretty cool. I'm doing a little collab with them. Good morning guys. So I am going to a course today up where I train. Basically, some people are going to be taking me through with other people a little course about presenting and reporting, because that's something I've wanted to dive into. So I think it's aimed so we can start at like presenting at schools, and then hopefully that helps with like being a reporter on like the news. I'd like to be a sports reporter. I always have been. It's actually, I was gonna go to uni and do journalism, but I started doing social media. So yeah. So I'm having oats again this morning, as per usual. I microwaved them though, because I couldn't be stuck putting them on the stove. I had to cook my lunch for today because I'm taking it with me. But breakfast, oats, apples, just fresh apple, espresso. And then for lunch I have made myself a little chicken sandwich out of the chicken that I cooked. An apple, got broccoli, cauliflower, and then chicken. Morning gang. This is my pajama fit. I totally forgot to see you guys last night when I was making dinner. Oh, it must be from where my sleepy mask sits. Bad. Do you guys want to see? I wash my hair, so this is my natural hair. I've been seeing all over TikTok, because these aren't like curly curls, but they're like curls. I think I have Irish curls. I think that's what they call them. And Irish curls are the most annoying curls because they just don't work. Like, it's so hard to maintain. It's just like fuzzy. Usually you get anesthetic put in the spot when you get the PRP done because it hurts so much. Just a painful needle. And he's like, look, because we're doing it in your foot, there's not much room, which means if I put anesthetic in there, it might disrupt what we're putting in your foot, like the blood and everything. It would just mean I'm putting another needle in you. And I was like, oh. So I have to put up with the pain? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I can put a little bit in. And I was like, oh, it's all right, just do it. And oh boy, did that hurt. It hurt so much. I was like, get it over and done with. And then he's like, all right, that's the first one. He takes it out and he puts it back in. He's like, okay, I'm going again. And it's like, it hurts when it goes in. And then when they like push the blood back into you, like the feeling of that hurts so much. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I look terrible. Oh my God. Let's see. Should I just have oats again today? I was thinking maybe I have a smoothie. Maybe I just make an oat mango smoothie. But then again, for some reason I don't feel lighter. You know when you don't feel lighter? Is that weird? Because all the abs are kind of popping today. Come on, this one's annoying. My foot's kind of sore today too. Hey, I've lost 500 grams. I'm 84 on the dot. I haven't even gone to the toilet today. I don't think I'm gonna have enough milk. Shit. Maybe I do have to have the yogurt. Oh, that's like no milk. You know what, don't tell my dietitian. I'm gonna do that with a little bit of yogurt. We're just gonna have a smoothie. Stupid ass. Okay, 45 grams of oats. And now, this is what I'm allowed now. Flaxseed, a tablespoon. I'm gonna have it. Alright, this is the smoothie, and I don't have high hopes. It's plain, barely tastes of mango, does taste like blended up oats. If it had honey in it, might be nice, or banana, but I'm not allowed that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick to my oats until I have like more ingredients I can use, because I'm also having a meeting with a coach this morning. I have a few appointments. We're going back to below Zero Cryo. I don't know what they're doing. I might get a facial. I might be going in like the chamber thing, like the cryo chamber. My boyfriend, he works in like hospitals and stuff. He's becoming a registered nurse, and he came home at like, I don't know, 11:30, 12 last night. And I was like, just wake me up, I'll be asleep. I remember him coming in and giving me a kiss, but that's it. I think he was trying to wake me up. He even sent me a Snapchat and was like, wake up. And I just didn't wake up, I was so dead. So that's sad. I really wanted to wake up and say hi. All right, let's get to editing. All right, so I just had the meeting. It's like a meeting with a coach. And he's like, oh, you want any food? Do you want like a big coffee? And I was like, no, I just will have a black, like a long black. And he's like, oh, that's right, you're on a diet. Yeah, that's me. Now I have a bit of time before my next appointment. So I'm gonna eat my lunch in the car. And this is my lunch, very appetizing. So I have chicken, pumpkin, zucchini, I don't know what I'm saying, and that's a Ribena, which is now probably soggy. Yum! And then I have an apple as well. You know, on the grind, guys. We've got to keep this going, even though... Grilled chicken! Yum, yum, yum. I have to make a cake for my brother for his birthday this weekend. I'll probably make it tonight. You guys can watch me make a cake. And I don't know how I'm gonna resist not licking the cake bowl when I make a cake. Like, how does one not lick the cake batter? Like, you have to be a psychopath not to lick the cake bowl when making a cake, or the icing when making a cake. I just love cake so much. I'm gonna make a Biscoff cake, I reckon. I'm actually not feeling that hungry either this week. I've been pretty good. I don't know whether it's because I'm keeping myself active or I'm having a nap. It's been pretty good. Like, I wasn't even that hungry to eat this. So, I was just thinking in my head, is it an apple a day keeps the doctor away, or an apple a day keeps the doctor at bay? No, away. What? Relaxation time. The food and to get into my lymphatic drainage. Hello. So I'm doing lymphatic drainage now, which is the smart technology one in Lean Foods. It's just so relaxing. It just like flushes everything out. So I'm having a very relaxing afternoon. I'm gonna fall asleep broken, but I need to do some work. I've got my laptop here so I can do some work. I am creating a website, so it's taking me forever. And I'm terrible at this.
So probably heads down to so then you just sit there, but there is a little collar there which you can press, and then we can talk you through for you as well. Yeah. So here you go.
Okay. I honestly don't even know like what I'm in right now, but we've got a book there and we're going to talk about this. So it's a AirPod protocol. It's an AirPod. It's like literally this long. And then here's keep blocking. And keep like unblocking the ears. Elevates oxygen concentration to fuel the mitochondria, increasing ATP and energy output. Stimulates the release of growth factors and stem cells which aid tissue repair and regeneration. Perfect. Stimulate angiogenesis, the growth of new blood vessels, increasing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the body's tissues. Reduces inflammation, enhances concentration and focus and stamina. Hydrogen benefits, so it increases your energy and albeit fatigue. Increase your VO2 max, reduce lactic and acid buildup, reduce muscle soreness. do it 3 to 5 times a week. It's good for pre or post game or training. You literally just sit here and you sit in here for like 50 minutes. So it reduces stress and detoxes you, strengthen your immune system. This is all crazy. I'm literally just sitting here. That's what it looks like. That's what I'm sitting in right now. Let's just hope it helps with all of my injuries. Alright, I just got home and it's 7:40. Well, I got home at like 7:20. I got home at like, yeah, and I like straight away cooked myself dinner because I'm so hungry. That's my steak, pumpkin as always, and I didn't eat any of my bread, which means I get all 4 servings of bread today. So I've got like a piece of dessert bread in the air fryer. I put like cinnamon on it. I don't know, maybe it's gonna taste good. Like, I'm hoping it's gonna taste like cinnamon toast. That'd be yum, but it probably won't. These are gonna be dry as hell. I toasted them so they're hard as rock, but I'm gonna put some like balsamic vinegar on them. But let's just cut the steak. Oh, she knows how to cut a steak. I mean, cook a steak now, guys. Look. Yes. She's pink in the middle. She's crusty on the outside. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm doing that without oil or anything, guys. I'm starting to get into the habit of eating my protein first, which is one of the rules. Yeah. Love. Now what we're gonna have is a pumpkin sandwich. This is gonna be crunchy, I reckon. Yum. I'm air frying my bread from now on. That's so good. I asked the dietitian, I'm allowed to have all of the fat, the juicy fat on the steak. And if you're one of those people that cuts the fat off steak or anything, or the skin off like something, you're not my friend. The fat is like the best part. If you can cook it properly, like cut off the fat and cook the fat and render it by itself. Oh, so good. If you're going animal based, because I know a lot of people are going animal based, like render the fat in the pan, and whatever fat's left in the pan, put it into a little cup, and that can be like your cooking oil, your cooking fat. You just use duck fat or like steak fat or whatever. We do it all the time. It's perfect. Like when I did carnivore for a bit, I did that because it was like animal food, whatever, because it was the fat off the animal, and it's so much better. And oh my gosh, I've cooked pumpkin in duck fat before. Don't even. It was the best. Good morning, guys. So for breakfast, it's day 12. I have stewed apples, cinnamon, flax seeds, oats, and milk, and coffee. We are making a cake and I'm so excited. It's 10 a.m. and I'm hungry, so this isn't gonna be good. I really do think I just can't resist. I think I'm gonna lick the pan. It's not gonna be good because I haven't touched anything this whole time. And it's been 12 days and I haven't touched a single sweet thing. I haven't licked anything, but we're making a cake. I used to love baking cakes and stuff. But I'm gonna bake a cake and do like layers and put like cream in the middle. And we're also, so that's the cake. I'm not making it from scratch because I just can't stuff, but we're making a Biscoff cake. So excited. I just used butter and I'm gonna put it around the sides. I'm then gonna cut like baking paper and just put like a circle there. All right, I've got 2 cake mixes. I'm not gonna put them all in one because I just don't wanna get the ratio off and I wanna get both cakes exactly the same. So I'm gonna go 2 bowls, 1 cake batter in each. I don't know whether a butter cake is gonna be the best cake to use, but this is just a normal vanilla butter cake. I hope it's dense enough. I forgot whether a butter cake or just I usually use like a normal like vanilla just cake. So I am a little bit worried. Should be fine. Vanilla cake has to be probably my favorite thing ever. I love vanilla cake. It's probably one of my food items on my death row list is vanilla cake. Love it. So I need 2 eggs for each butter. 2 eggs. 1. Definitely got an eggshell in there. She did. 2. Go into the bin because I need to learn to clean while I'm cooking. All right, next step. We need milk. 150 mils of milk in each. So 2/3. Oh no. Shit. Let's just see how much that is. That's 1. Shit. What's 150 plus 150? 300. Oh. You're joking. You've got to be joking. That's 300. Just a little bit under, but now how am I going to do this? 3 tablespoons of soft butter, so that's 60 grams. Dude, I'm not going to have enough butter either. I'm an idiot for starting this. It's called a butter cake. I need butter. I did it. I just used all of the other butter too. Whoops. Taste it. I shouldn't have done that. That's so yum. I die. Around the edges. So like what I do is I butter the sides. I've put the little baking thing in the middle as well. I put a tiny bit of flour just on the side there. And then I'm going to put it over the other cake pan. But you just dust it. So then it sticks to the whole rim. All right, time to pour the baked batter into the pans. My stomach's literally crumbling. Why? I should have made a chocolate cake. Like I like chocolate cakes, but like vanilla cakes are like my ride or die. All right, these bad boys are ready for the oven. Okay, so I just pulled them out of the oven and they are perfect. Ready to stack. I'm going to cut them in half as well, but obviously I have to make them cool. But it smells so freaking good. So good. Alright, so now I'm going to make the filling, which is Biscoff and icing, which is going to be the filling, and then it's going to be like vanilla all over. Oh my gosh. So I need to put 160 grams of this in. Yum. Okay, now I have to cut the cakes in half, which I'm scared they're going to be too flimsy, but we'll see. And then I'll put the buttercream in between each layer. Do the crumb coat, put it in the fridge, let it set, and then do the last sort of layer and make it look good. This is a mess. Guys, you need to see this. This is my layered cake. That's the buttercream. That's a crumb coat. So that's been put in the fridge. It's cold, it's set. I'm gonna now put this all over the top and then try and decorate it. We're gonna try and turn this into a pretty cake. Now this is my buttercream frosting, which looks pretty damn good. So I'm gonna just chuck lots all over the top and then go all the sides. I'm telling you guys, I used to love making cakes. I really wanted to do like a cake business when I was like younger. Making cakes is very expensive though. So much ingredients for like what you get. So like when you see cake prices, like they're expensive because of all of the ingredients. Okay, I've honestly never piped before, so we're gonna see how I go.
Okay.
Are you ready for the big reveal? That is unreal. What? So now it's time for me to get some Betty Buys. Sorry for the noise in the background, but that's literally my makeshift fan to get the air flowing through the room because Australia is hot tonight and summer hasn't even started, has it? I don't even know when summer is, to be honest. I'm gonna do a red light therapy mask. I've already like cleansed my face and everything. Put this on. Even though my hair needs washing, I'm gonna wash it tomorrow morning. I'm still putting this on because it just like keeps the hair off my face and it just feels so comfortable when I sleep. Love it. Tie the knot. Anyway, this is very comfy. Righty. Now for the best part. Red light therapy. Red light therapy is like my best friend. This mask is amazing. I see so many people like have it now, but literally, boom. And then I think it's like 10 minutes. So I just like put a movie on, or I look at my phone, or I just lie here, or I fall asleep in it, you know? Anyway, it is Friday. I think because I made that cake today and I like licked some of it, I've been like craving food. Like I've been craving sweet things all night, and like my self-control tonight has been insane. Like I literally just went up, looked around the kitchen, what can I have? Nothing. Desi, stop, just drink some water and go to bed. Dieting is like a nightmare. Anyway, I'm gonna catch some Z's. Alright guys, bye. Have a good day, night, morning, wherever you are, whoever you are. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like this video, comment below, I'll comment back. But subscribe to my channel, please. I love you guys. See you next time.